Here's the church, and here's the steeple. Open the doors and see all the people. Yes, the people. That's really what it's all about, isn't it? The people. When you come right down to it, the church is not about buildings or steeples, but about people. You've been selected to play a very special part in this group of people. Christ said that if you want to be great in the kingdom, then become a servant of others. You are an usher, and an usher is a servant within the body of Christ. Hello. My name is Chuck Neighbors, and I will be your host for this training course on ushering. You will be asked a series of questions on some of the do's and don'ts of this special area of service. You may want a pencil and paper to write down your answers, okay? Here's what we'll do. I'll ask a question accompanied by a dramatization of the choices you have. Then you will have a few seconds to make your choice, after which the correct answer will be revealed. Ready? Question number 1. An usher is A, a person who helps people find a seat. B, a person who takes the offering. C, a very agreeable person who says, sure, to every request.
Bulletins over there. Could you get us some?
Sure.
And some hymn books.
Sure.
And we also need some offering envelopes.
Sure.
D, a servant and a representative of Christ. E, all of the above. The answer is, of course, E, all of the above. Although C is flexible, they are also permitted to say, okay, with pleasure, and I'd be glad to. Remember, your primary responsibility is to help others. Question number 2. An usher should arrive at the church, A, 1 hour before the service, B, 15 to 30 minutes before the service, C, any time before the first song,
Blessed Assurance.
D, in time to take the offering. The answer is B. However, there may be times when you will need more time due to special needs for specific events. Question number 3. As you dress for ushering, you should wear A, whatever makes you feel comfortable, B, a suit and tie, C, clothes that conform to what the majority wear, D, clothes that target the lost world we are trying to reach. The answer is B, a suit and tie. While a case could be made for C, what the majority wear, remember, you form a first impression for many people. A suit helps give a positive first impression. And don't forget a smile. Question number 4. Watch the following scene. Why is this person crying? A, from exhaustion. B, because she is sad. C, pain from the grip of the usher's handshake. D, overwhelmed by the odor of onions on the usher's breath. The answer is D. The usher did indeed eat a raw onion salad the night before. Not a good idea. Then to top it off, he forgot to use breath mints. A very good idea, even if you didn't eat onions. And please, no chewing gum. While it might help with the breath problem, it hurts the image we want to promote. Question number 5. What's wrong with this picture? A, the usher is not smiling. B, the usher should not be involved in this conversation. C, the usher is not establishing eye contact with the people he greets. D, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. Remember, a smile is one of your most important tools. Also, keep conversation short. Don't monopolize or be monopolized in conversation at the expense of the task at hand. And of equal importance with the smile is eye contact. It lets people know that you're interested in them. Question number 6. A family of visitors arrive at our church. You should, A, introduce them to as many people as possible.
My name's Jerry.
I'm Kent.
Kent and
I'm Carol.
Carol, welcome.
My daughter Erin.
Hello, Erin. Say, let me introduce you to someone. Tina, I want you to meet Kent.
And Carolyn and their daughter Erin.
Hi, it's nice
Lori,
to meet you.
Lori,
We've got
come
a
on in
great
here and meet
evening.
them.
You really
Let me
enjoyed
give you a
it. So
bulletin.
do you know anybody from
And
the
you're-
church?
no,
Why don't you come here?
Your
It's
name's
great to have you here.
Terry, come on in here and meet
Aaron,
these people.
and have you gone to our youth department yet?
You'll love it here. Everybody's so friendly.
But you need to ask, you need to ask for,
B. Introduce them to no one, as you do not want to overwhelm them. C. Introduce them to a few people whom you trust to make them feel welcome. The answer is C. We don't want to frighten them, nor do we want to ignore them. The first time at a church can be intimidating to some. Strive to make the experience as pleasant as possible. Also make sure that they get a visitor information packet if one is available.
Hi, Erin. Hey, we've got a great youth group here. I think you're...
Question number 7. A family of visitors arrives with a nursery-age child. You should A. Have someone take the child from the parents to the nursery.
We have a little one.
Yeah, we do.
Here, would you take him to the nursery? We have a fine nursery for
I'll
him.
take him to the nursery.
oh,
Well, now, where may I see you? Oh, it's just down the hall. Okay.
B. Say nothing about the child and seat them as you would any other visitor. C. Explain about our great nursery facility. Encourage them to sit in the back if they desire to keep the child with them during the service.
Well, I'll explain the options here. You may take the little one to a wonderful nursery. It's just down the hall. You'll receive good care. Or you can keep them here in the reserved parents section, if you'd like.
can we keep him with us too?
Sure. Fine.
The answer is C. As we stated earlier, the first time at a church can be intimidating to both kids and adults. If they choose to keep the child with them, do encourage them to sit in the back, as this will help to minimize distractions. Question number 8. If a child starts crying or screaming during the service, you should A. Offer to help the parents by escorting them, both parent and child, out of the service. B. Grab the child from the parents and take it out of the service. C. Slap the parent, since they obviously know nothing about disciplining their children. While B and C may seem like a good idea at the time, A is the right answer. Distractions are hard on everyone. The pastor may lose his concentration as well as the audience. You do not want to offend, but the distraction needs to be eliminated as quickly, quietly, and tactfully as possible. Usually a parent taking their own child out is much better than you, a stranger, attempting this. Question number 9. When dealing with latecomers, you should A. Let them sit in any available empty seats.
Good morning. Let's see. How about right over there?
B. Seat them in the back. C. Send them away and tell them next time, be on time.
You have to leave.
My prints are going away from me.
Next time, be on time. No,
Just a minute.
sorry.
What?
Sorry.
But what is this?
The answer is B. Seat them in the back in seats that you have reserved for this purpose. You want them to feel welcome, but again, you also want to minimize distractions. A break in the flow of the service or during congregational singing is usually the best time to seat latecomers. Avoid seating them during a prayer or special music. If crowding is a problem, encourage people to move to the center of their row to allow for easier seating. Question number 10. Someone leaves during the service from the front of the auditorium. You should A. Intercept them and send them back to their seat, explaining that once the service has begun, they are not allowed to leave.
Stay seated during the service. Take your seat, please.
B. Encourage them to sit in the back upon their return.
Excuse me. Perhaps it'd be better if you take a seat back here rather than going clear out. Thank you.
C. Do nothing and let them return to their original seat. The answer is B. Again, trying to minimize distractions.
Perhaps it'd be better if you take a seat.
Question number 11. You are taking the offering. As you wait by each row, you should A. Look at each person directly as the plate comes to them. B. Smile and make eye contact, but not too long at any one person. C. Reasoning that this is a personal time between God and them. Look at the floor, the back wall, and avoid eye contact if possible. The answer is B. Yes, it is a personal time, so you don't want to intimidate people by staring, but neither do you want them to think that it is something that is unpleasant or painful. Smile. Don't wait too long if someone is writing a check. Tell them you will come back later. Question number 12. An elderly man is oblivious to the fact that his hearing aid is squealing. You should A. Ask the people near him to move to another location so they will not be disturbed.
Aren't you going to sit up a little further?
B. Hand a note to the person asking him to take care of the problem. C. Gently rip the device from the man's ear and tell him he can have it back after the service.
You can have it back after the service.
What?
The answer is B. Being as kind as tactful as possible. Question number 13. The pastor is in the middle of his sermon, and suddenly someone jumps up and loudly proclaims that they are an angel and have a message from God. You should A. Fall to your knees and thank God for his personal interest in this congregation. B. As quickly as possible, along with another usher, see the person out of the auditorium. C. Hand out popcorn, sit back and enjoy, as it's probably a planned presentation by the drama ministry. D. Look at the pastor and shrug, waiting for him to tell you what to do. The answer is B. If he really is an angel, you probably won't be able to stop him anyway. The drama ministry should tell you in advance if they're planning anything disruptive for dramatic effect. Question number 14. During the service, someone collapses, falling to the floor. You should A. Yell help, rush to a phone and dial 911.
Help! Somebody dial 911.
B. Assume that the spirit is upon them and do nothing. C. Quickly and quietly go to the person, assess the situation, and if possible, help the person out of the auditorium. The answer is C. If there are any doctors or nurses in the congregation, you should become familiar with who they are and make a mental note of where they are sitting. If you have any doubts about moving someone, get assistance. Question number 15. The usher's job is over when A. The offering has been taken. B. You eat onions on Saturday evening. C. The worship service is over. D. Most of the people are gone and preparations are done or underway for the next service. The answer is D. Even if it is not your responsibility, it is a good idea to make sure that the building and sanctuary are prepared for whatever happens next. As for the onions, remember the breath mints. And now for our special bonus question. Question number 16. I think this quiz is A. Wonderful, B. Humorous, C. Helpful, D. Informative, E. All of the above. And obviously the answer is E. All of the above. We hope you did well, and we look forward to your blessed usherance.